Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job.
Welcome back to Nando's Tequila, episode 13, I think.
Ooh, lucky number 13?
Yeah, I think 13. Oh shit, what? Today's gonna be the day. Before we do start, I'm always forgetting the shot, so we definitely not forgetting this one today.
Salud.
Salud, hasta el fondo. Everybody at home, you already know, take a shot. But I'm the host of this podcast, obviously. Name is Fernando. I go by Nando. I'm 25 years old. You know, feeling a little old every day.
Drama.
Facts. And yo soy de Mexico, but raised pretty much here in Charlotte. And today we got the proud owner of Little Bit Bakehouse. Oh, yo, that tequila hit me, but we got the proud owner of Little Bit Bakehouse. Tell us a little about yourself.
Me. My name is Marina, but I decided I was gonna bring the family nickname back, so it's Tata.
Tata?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about that too, because I seen it that you
changed on Instagram. Yeah.
I'm like, why? But that's dope. I like it.
So there's 3 Marinas in my family.
Oh man.
And I'm the youngest. It's my mom, la abuela, and my mom.
Your paperwork don't ever get confused, or like they don't ever confuse like your paperwork.
They used to confuse us all the time.
Yeah.
But we have different last names.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, me and my dad, we have exactly the same name, but our second last name is different.
Claro.
So they're always insurance confusing. Anything they always confusing them.
Yeah, because here they don't use the second last name.
No, they don't at all. So we're both de Santiago. I'm like, oh.
And it stops there.
God. Yes, bro. Yes. Sometimes I go pick up like to insurance or something or do a payment, and they look at me and they're like, "You're 40?" Yeah, no, they be like, "More, you're 40?" I'm like, "No," I'm like, "That's probably my dad."
Wrong one.
He's like, "Yeah," I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Damn." It becomes a hustle because more paperwork gets so annoying.
Y nunca para. That's the other thing too. Like the people that are used to it, they're like, okay, so we know how to like.
Yeah, how to work
get
things
each
out.
one's attention. Pero anybody will be at church when my mom's visiting. Marina y las dos.
Like,
yo, oh wait, not me. I gotta go. Bye.
That's funny as hell.
But yeah, so I decided I was gonna bring that back, and it's cute because my primas are really excited about it. Like they were like, oh my god. I was like, oh.
That's nice though.
It's also easier to introduce myself as Tata than it is Marina. Yeah, it's insane.
What?
I don't know. People like can't comprehend like Marina. Maybe I say it weird. I don't know. No sé.
No. Gente, pónganse las pilas.
Right? What's next? Age?
Your age and place of birth.
Just turned 30. I guess not just because it's not May anymore. We're not that close to May. But ya viejita, de abuelita.
Disclaimer, you don't look like your age at all. Like you look younger. You do.
I appreciate it. I always have though, like that's the problem. I've always had like the baby face.
That is not a problem. That's a blessing to many eyes.
I mean, I don't know. After a while, it just gets really annoying.
Mija, they confuse me for like 30-year-olds. I'm like,
Mentira,
bruh. I'm not that old.
30. Damn, Nando.
Exactly. Then you see, I'm like, damn, you're hurting my heart.
Jeez, no. Yeah, I don't get older. I was always younger.
That's good though. Where you from?
Where am I from? Bogota, Colombia.
Born and raised,
born in Bogota, but raised in North Carolina.
In North Carolina.
Yeah.
Charlotte or?
Well, like surrounding areas.
Everywhere.
But like when we moved here, mind you, it was back in like 99, 2000. So Charlotte was not what it is now at all. Mm-hmm. Like all the buildings you guys have now and all of that. Antes era like a little bit. The skyline was like this big. Y ya.
But that's crazy how far it has advanced in such a short time.
It's good though.
It is, but right into the subject. Shit, this bakery, like, What like, was it always part of your plan to like start like the chiquito, like te gustaba, or was it like something that you just picked up recently that was like, oh, I like this is very interesting?
So, funny story. I actually knew when I was a sophomore in high school that this is what I wanted to do.
Hey, that's dope.
It kind of happened accidentally. Well, I had a business teacher. I think I was a sophomore in high school. One of those, I don't know. He was my fourth period teacher, and business was just really common sense to me. He'd do something, he'd teach something, and he'd be like, "You get it? You've seen this before?" And I was like, "No, bro, it just makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it." Yeah. And then we had Spirit Week, and I was like, I'm gonna make some cupcakes and bring them into school.
Facts.
Every Friday, I would bring cupcakes in, leave him in his classroom. He would sell them a cupcake for $1. Fourth period came, I'd go to the classroom, get my little money, get whatever cupcakes were left over, if any. Yes, and then it got to a point where people know. It'd be like, oh, it's Friday, I'd get off the bus, Marina, breakfast and a cupcake, like, I got your $1 at lunch.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
Cause that, like, without knowing, like, that really, like, imposes someone to do a lot more than just, like, cause you see it, like, that's a small scale, no, you feel me? And you see it right away, you're like, I could do this.
It was,
you feel me?
And it was, like, super bare minimum, a couple of colors, like, nothing crazy. I paid, $4 for the box of cakes, like, little icing jazz. Like,
yeah.
No way, this shit is
for
crazy.
cupcakes, box cake.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a hustler mentality. Yeah, man, people pónganse las pilas, man. That is nice to know, cause, like, some people don't know what they want to do until, like, ya casi jubilados. Yeah, like, it can take a while.
Yeah.
Cause, I mean, but that's what they always say, like, open up your don't put all your eggs in one basket. So, like, always try to have, like, various different things. But when you do find that one thing that you do love, it's amazing because people put in a lot of effort. And, like, it comes out crazily good. Like, because, like, the pastries you do, I don't see those around. Like, I really don't. Like, even, like,
yeah, I love that.
That is dope. That is dope. Because, like, at first when I had found out that you was doing, like, pastry, right away, me being Mexican, I was like, conchas. No, you feel me? Conchas, cuernitos, cuernitos.
Claro, yeah.
And then, like, into, like, a panaderia that we know. But then when you was like, oh, that one time that you brought me one, I was like, oh, you brought the whole crew that we was just here chilling.
Yeah.
Tore them up.
Which is crazy because that was, and not, trying to, I still have a lot of growth to go, and I'm never gonna, like, take away from that. But where I'm at now, in comparison to the pastries that I brought you guys, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, dang, that was mad long ago. Like, I mean, the bakery's got a little bit over 2 years.
Yeah.
And so, like, down to the arequipe, like, the recipes, how comfortable I am in the kitchen y todo, like, it's so different. Now
compared
it's
to, like, back
yeah. I'm like, dang. We get better out here.
That is dope, because, like, I bet back then, like, you would pull out a whole tray and you'd be like, I hope they taste good. Now you're like, ooh, this looks so good.
It still happens.
For real? You still have that?
Yeah.
That is good, because it humbles yourself. Like, some people, like, they get that little taste of, like,
of success.
Yeah, and they're like, man, I can make this. I'm good at this. I'm like, yo, humble yourself, bro. Because va a llegar un cabrón que is really, really good at something like that, and it's gonna put you to shame or something like that.
I don't know. I like that though. I like that there's always going to be somebody better than me and somebody that I can learn from. Because I didn't go to school for this. I don't know what I'm doing.
And that is amazing,
like,
bruh.
this is lit. Like, off YouTube recipes that, like, my mom sends me. And that's the nice thing is because it's so geared towards my cultures, porque soy colombiana, I don't know how to say Argentinian in Spanish, and Italian. I want to pull all of that, being as Americanized as I am, because I've been here for more than 20 years. I didn't want to lose the culture. And then it goes back to, my father had restaurants and stuff, so it's like
it's all tied in your
personal.
it's tied into your family.
Personal.
That is dope. Awesome. That is dope because, like, some people, like, let legacies die. Now you feel me? Like that. Like, oh, I don't want to do that.
It's not interesting. Everything changes.
Like, but to me, like, even if it might not be like your one thing, to do something that connects to your family, bruh, like it amazes me how, like, much it pushes you.
It gives it a different meaning.
I
For
bet,
sure.
like, cause, like, yeah, cause it's different from like you, like, just probably just getting randomly like selling and money, than knowing that this business was like something that you did, your family ran through, like businesses,
Yeah.
restaurants. So that is dope. I find that really amazing to do, cause it's legacy, bro. At the end of the day, it's
That's
legacy.
exactly what
Like,
it is.
la neta es like
Yeah.
después, like gente que conozca ya de tu familia, they're gonna be like, oh,
It
they're the
makes
ones that
sense.
had like restaurants, bakeries, like. It's so nice. I love that.
Well, my dad's restaurants didn't get very far. He was not a good business aspect. He was great in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
He was his own person from the things that I've learned. But it was never successful enough to where that's what his legacy was. To, being 100% honest, his legacy is me and my brothers. Like, he got lucky. We have his last name, and mommy did the damn thing. Like, yeah.
That is dope, though.
We flipped it, and but it is a lot of because he wasn't present in my life. It's me trying to connect with the better parts of him, not
not the bad parts of it.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. That's nice. It takes hard. It takes a lot of effort to do that.
It takes a lot of forgiveness.
Yeah, I was just gonna get that. It takes a lot of like effort and heart, because like at first you have to be grudgeful. Like
bro.
Like I don't
years.
understand your like I don't understand that, because like I haven't lived through it.
Yeah.
But I know it has to like take a good amount of heart to forgive someone, and then pick up what they was doing and still do it again and show them better to do it.
And it's never been oh well, he wasn't a part of my life, so I'm gonna show him, like on the one hand he passed away in 04, so but like it's more so it really is, I don't want to have him be the figment in my life that is such a negative thing that caused so many like small ripple effects throughout my entire life, because I did that for a while and it put me in like an awful place. So it was like, how do I take what he did give me, flip it, and do something with it? And it just so happens that I love being in the kitchen. He didn't do pastries. He did like.
But he was in the kitchen.
He was nice in the kitchen. Yeah.
That is beautiful, because like you took one bad thing and you really pretty much converted it into something good, because from him, you took the kitchen.
Yeah.
You feel? He might not have been good at business,
Yeah.
you feel me? But like you took the kitchen from him, and then after that, bro, you applied your own skills, whatever you learned. You probably combined things you learned from someone else that's probably good at management and then not good in kitchen, and connect them together, and we got Little Bit Bakehouse. Hey. And what are some of your biggest struggles like in that? Oh man, damn! This list is that Chinese scroll list.
Yeah, it goes on.
One of your biggest ones that like in the top of your head, you're like, oh my god. Is dealing with people hard?
No.
No? Okay. Because to me, like service, like what's it called? Public service, or working with people, it can be a little like.
Yeah, because everyone thinks their opinion is like super valid.
Entitlement.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yes.
That's not something I've come across yet. I mean, also too, it's still fairly small. It's for the most part the understanding that it is just me, and I think that's the hardest part is knowing that. Well, mentiras. There's like picking a pastry, right? And then this is what I've learned. This is what I know how to do. How do I make sure that I continue to grow that, learn new things, and then also make sure it's got that little sprinkle of tata in there.
Yeah, your little signature.
Yeah, because
okay, that's nice.
I want it to be. I don't know where else to get a pastry like this.
Yeah,
like that's the whole point.
Yeah, unique.
Yeah.
I mean, to right now, I could tell you that you get it there, because like I'm telling you, I don't be seeing those pastries nowhere. Like I even gone to like Colombian like panaderias, and I don't see like pastries like that.
It's too much work behind the scenes.
Everything is. I bet, because I see like, let's say in Colombia, I see more like basic like pan de bono. Like you feel they look a little bit more like. I don't want to like. Almost. Yeah, like I don't want to like throw down dirt on no one, but like it looks more like basic. It would look more like I could find it fairly easy somewhere. Like, you feel me? But like your pastries, like I'm telling you, I really couldn't find it. Like,
thank you.
Like that is nice, because it gives you that that tata touch.
It's,
you feel me? Like that, it gives you that
like.
And besides that, any other struggle that you have seen, that you have felt through?
It's the starting over. So like if I start a brand new pastry, and obviously I have to put work into it before I'm gonna put it on the menu. If I'm gonna give it a price tag, it's going to be quality. I'm going to give it a price that I believe that it deserves. So it is a matter of trial and error. It might come out great the first time, and then the second time that I try it, like this past week,
I think I seen a post that you did recently too.
I had to restart.
I was gonna ask you about that
twice. And I had to start the tres leches all over again, bro.
Oh my god. I know tres leches is a struggle, bro, because I mean, the name itself signifies it.
The easiest part is the sauce with the tres leches. That's
Damn,
the easiest
for
part.
real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Is you gotta beat the eggs until they're a perfect place so that it's soft enough to take in. Otherwise, you just get like massive chunks of just dry bread. It's still good. It tastes like sugar and vanilla. Pero no es.
But it doesn't that it's not that presentation like okay. Damn,
over.
you see like all of that like it amazes me because okay, since I work construction, like there's people see things, you know, you feel me, but they don't actually see the process
What goes
of
into
it.
it.
Like what you actually have to do to make it look like that. And that's dope with like the same thing with bakery, like one little thing that you might just do wrong.
The weather outside
it makes
will change the arequipe completely.
Swear, for real?
I swear. The weather outside, how humid it is outside will change a pastry. Like, high maintenance pastries are high maintenance, especially homemade. Fresh off the rip,
they got...
homemade.
Damn.
And I have to complicate my life, so, you know, I can't go get the box and then sell it.
Facts. Okay, so, like, okay, so how do you choose your pastries? Like, do you go based off of like people's like they say oh you should try to make this, or do you like you just said based off the weather, like sometimes it could be literally based off the weather, or like do you have a preference that be like, look, I'm doing this week, this week, this week?
It's a mixture of both. So because I want to incorporate all of the cultures, along with, of course, you know, having lived here for 20 years, it's kind of, I get stuck. And I'm like, I don't know what pastry to make. Like, I want to try something new, but I don't know what I want to do. Like, so then at that point, I'm like on Instagram, like, hey, who's got ideas? And then we'll go from the ideas down to what do I know I can make? What does my time right now for this week allow me to put into and make? Because, of course, I'm still working corporate job, 40 hours a week. We have Julian, like, so I have to...
balance.
Dude. And then if I mess up on one, but I have to go like clock into mommy mode real quick, I'm bugging in the back of my mind time to time. I'm like, I gotta go fix it now, like, but I can't. So it's like, fuck. Next thing I know, it's 2:00 in the morning.
Damn.
Like, I'm stuck in the kitchen. Bro, I've sat on my kitchen floor like, who do I think I am? Like, what?
From where I see it, like, you handling it. You feel me? It doesn't give me a vibe that like
there's a struggle behind.
Yeah, that you're like, oh shit, struggling and whatnot. But I bet there's like a lot that goes back into it, cause let's say that the whole burning thing is not just the burning. Is to us construction job materials. So you wasted already like ingredients. Like
gone.
No, you feel me? Like so like. You might just run out of that, like that might have been your last, like so you gotta run back over there and like and you're being a mom, like you can't just fully like grab everything and let's go get this and come back. No, so I kind of understand what you mean. Like it can be
it's a process. It takes time.
Yeah, and it takes time to like learn how to deal with the problem, cause like I know that your first problem you were like probably.
Yeah.
But now you're like, I got this. Okay, let me do this. Let me do that. And let me do this. I could work this out.
It was a complete. I had to change the mentality 100%. I had to accept the fact that one, I'm not gonna have control over absolutely everything, and I like to have control. I like to have a plan. All right.
To go off the plan.
Right. Yeah. We gotta stay organized.
I feel you on that.
But it's a process, and sometimes in life you have to start all over and you have to figure it out, and you mess up one way, it doesn't mean that like I failed at it. I didn't fail at anything. I just learned how not to do it.
Facts.
So next time, instead of putting the sugar in the milk first, I'll go ahead and do the sugar and the baking soda for the arequipe and then pour the milk. Like whatever different change needs to be made, it's a matter of sitting back and being like, I'm not perfect, I'm not going to get this right. But it doesn't mean that I've also failed.
Facts.
Which might honestly be the hardest thing to overcome is this is not me failing. It's I'm learning.
It's me learning.
And that's it. Like
that's a real beautiful way to think, cause
yeah.
Cause some people break, bruh. Like some people break. I've seen some people like over. Okay, look. Everybody's problems are different. Everybody takes problems in differently, and like not everybody handles the same the stress the same way.
Yeah.
I actually learned this fairly recently. Shout out Rosa Energy. But sometimes to me, I feel that some people like, como dijeron los tigres del norte, se ahogan en un vasito de agua.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, bro, like just sit back, relax, like stop, bro, like
you gotta
really,
take a
like
step back.
yeah, just like stop yourself, take back, bro, breathe, and see your whole situation, see your big picture. Like you might be a little short clip of your goddamn life that it might be bad right now.
Yeah.
Pero the ending might be good. You feel me? Just relax, sit back, and like put a little bit of thought into it.
It's for me personally because I have such big emotions and I feel so big all the time. I had to learn to remove the emotion from the problem. Like this is what's going on. The more frustrated I get, the more pissed I get. Like the angrier I get at it. Like instead of like immediately, I want to shut down. And I want to throw everything up in the air, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's it. Yep, I'm done. Cool, it lasted while it did. Like, but that's not a real option that I have. That's not a real option I'm going to give myself.
Yeah.
Because I deserve more than that. My son deserves more than that.
Yeah.
So
everybody want to be rich. Don't nobody want to put the work in for it.
But I just want to not have to listen to anybody tell me when I have to clock in.
I figure that. And with that, we're going on a quick break. Hey. But back connection. And we back, baby, like we never left. So yeah, you was telling me about one of your how you choose your pastries. So you go based off of what you like. You did say that sometimes you do that.
Yeah, I take people's opinions in. I ask them what they'd like to see, but for the most part, most of the menu right now are pastries that I've always enjoyed myself. Like the alfajores specifically, I remember being little and those being my dad's favorites. And so they were like the treat kind of like pastry because they were more on the more expensive side. Obviously, we're not Colombia and we want Argentinian pastries like they're... So those specifically are in honor of my dad. They're in honor of my brothers because my father was born in Argentina. Two of my brothers were born in Argentina. The oldest was born in LA, but he's the oldest. So, of course, he was always around, and he loved the alfajores, too. So, it's just a little bit of everywhere, things that I like, things that I enjoy, things that I see my family likes. Like, I accidentally became this person, but I should have known it was going to happen. Where it's like, okay, Tata, what are you bringing this time? And it's like, who's bringing what? And they look at me like, Tata, what are you bringing? And I'm like, yeah, I'll bring something. It's cool. I don't know what I'm going to bring, but...
At this point, like, they don't even say no desserts. They're like, they know who's bringing the dessert. Like, Tata, what you bring? And it's not, can you bring something? Like, what you bring? You know?
No, it's like, this is how many people we have. Don't forget.
Salute to that.
Salud.
That's dope because you earn your spot in that family like that. Nadie te va a quitar eso now.
No.
Nobody in the family is gonna be like, oh, I can make pastry. I'm like, sit your ass down. Like, I got this. Like, sit down. Well, you could help me. You can. But I got this.
So that's the cute thing. Is like with my nieces and my nephews. They're like, yeah, we want to help and we want to bake cookies. And I'm like, cool. Love that idea. And then I realized that I have to let them
take control.
And I'm like, okay, no, it's fine. Yeah, just can I measure it? Like, I'll measure it, and then you put it in there. And no, we gotta let it sit. Well, can we go play? Yeah, it's fine. I'll be here waiting for it to be ready. Like,
they start off their project. Yeah. It's yours. Pero that's more like your intuition that that. No, you feel me? Because me, like, let's say. I always connect everything to construction because I mean
it's what you know.
It's kind of it's what I know. So let's say I'm walking into like a place they're doing remodeling or something like.
That's wrong.
No,
That's
you feel
wrong.
me? It catches my eye right away. I'm like, yo, like, y'all going up to code? No, you feel me? Y'all need help? Like, no, you feel me? But, no, you feel me? So like, I get what you mean. Like you can stand and sit back, but the moment like you see something that is like, your nerves, you're like,
this way.
No, you feel me? Like, either you're gonna say your comment or you're like, just move. I got this. like I got it. So I do get you, but that's good because it shows your drive. Because let's say it's even like when you like with your nieces and nephews, it's something small. It's something that you know at the back of your head, like it don't have to come out perfectly.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna sell this to no one. No, you feel me? But your intuition is just like,
it's not right.
No, you feel me? I gotta do this right. And like if I don't do this right, it don't look good to me.
We made buñuelos at my brother's house yesterday, and it was just a mess. Not really a mess, but it didn't go the way that it was supposed to. And normally I can have the moment to myself where I'm like, all right, take a beat, redirect, and keep pushing. But where I was at my brother's house, and it's all the kids, and it's everybody, and so I'm like trying to maintain like a little bit of stay calm, and I have a problem, and I didn't know how I was going to fix the problem. And I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my brothers, and I'm like, do you guys have any ideas of like how I can fix this? Like, because I right now really just kind of want to sit here and cry about it because it's not working.
Not working now.
My brother was one of them. He was like, I mean, did you go online? Because I learn everything online. I get the recipe online. He was like, just go online and look. And he's all calm. They're all relaxed. And I'm here like, okay.
Yeah, like you're like stressing.
Yeah.
But that I find that beautiful because it shows how much you care.
How much it means to me.
No, you feel me? How much you care because like I'm going right back to it. Like, was that you was gonna sell or was it just there for the family?
It was just to have with the family. It was just
no, you feel me?
Extra,
Simple that, and you was already like, oh my god, this project is gonna come out bad if I don't do this right.
They weren't even like, so the Colombian buñuelos, they're like small little balls, and you know they come out real nice. All no, these were like deformed. They weren't even like, then one of them looked like a fucking potato, and I was like, I took him out of the oil and I put him at the table, and all three of my brothers were there, and I was like, listen, they're hot, they just came out the oil, they look crazy.
But
like,
they gonna taste bomb.
You gotta let me know if they're good, because I didn't even have it in me to taste it. I was so upset. I was like, you know what, whatever. Next thing I know, I look over and they're all like enjoying the fuck out.
Like, by the time you notice it, they're gone.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
You're like, damn.
I guess it wasn't that big of a deal as I made it in my head. But
is it because that's nice? Because like you put that into your business. Now you feel me? Like
I have an expectation of myself.
You know, you feel me? Like
100%.
It shows that like, if I don't reach this expectation, I don't even care if you think they look good. No, you feel me? Like, to me, they're not going out.
They're not going out, period.
Yeah, that's exactly how my dad and I are at work. No, you feel me? Like to other people, they're like, ay pasa. No, you feel me? I don't care.
Yeah.
A mí no me pasa.
Right,
like,
because you're going to go home and think about it.
You know, you feel me? Like, it's going to itch out at me, bro. Like, so, no, a mí no me pasa. So, we're going to do this right. So, I do understand that. But, I mean, it's good. Like, that way, people know that they don't have to stress about your work. Yeah. You feel me? Like, people, if they come and ask you for something, they don't have to be in the back of their head like, oh my god, I hope this comes out right. Now, you feel me? They're already like at the, she got it. Like, she has this covered.
Life humbled the fuck out of me.
Why? What's up? Go into this story if you want to.
One of the first tres leches that I catered, like for a little girl's birthday that they had asked for like other pastries for. So like this is one of my bigger like, one of my bigger caterings, newer ones. The tres leches, beautiful, filled with fresa por adentro, arequipe, just like everything on point,
coming out of this podcast.
I almost brought you some, but then the week was shit. I was like, Nando's gonna be the one without him this weekend. Everybody else gets some shit, but he's out of luck. But so, and the house was 10 minutes away where we had to take the cake, and it was just me and Julian. So I had Julian in the trunk of the Jeep, like, holding the cake, you know, whatever, bro. We got there, the cake, the top, the second layer, completely broken in half. The cake was done. There was no saving it. No saving it. No saving it. And the mom, literally, when she put the order in, she was like, I know it's a little last minute, like, but, you know, we'd rather go da-da-da. And I was like, yeah, no, that's perfect. Don't worry about it. I got it. It's cool. I got it.
Oh, my God.
That's how much I had it. It felt, bro, I cried. I cried for a day and a half. I was so upset.
Was they upset about it? Like, was they...
She was understanding. Yeah. You know, she didn't, like, she was understanding, and she still put orders in after.
Give your time to the people that gotta do the job so they give you good quality.
I need a minimum of a week.
No, you feel me? Don't just pull up, be like, in 3 days, like, yo, I need, like, this, and no.
Yo, I've had to tell people like, no, bro, and they want some wild stuff.
Bro, no, you feel me? And, like, it's because people don't understand the effort that actually goes into a lot of things. It's because we put out the end effort. Yeah. No, you're the final product.
Es que también everything is so immediate now. You can go into the grocery store and get you, you know, a bootleg tres leches. You can go get you some bootleg. Yeah, come on, bro. Let's be 100% honest. They're good, but it's que there's a difference. No, they ain't good, bro.
Get the good shit, bro. Come on, bro. Like, you get the Hispanics into no Harris Teeter shit.
No Harris Teeter, no Costco shit.
No Costco shit, man. Shit.
So it's the immediate thing, and with the arequipe also specifically, it takes me almost 3 hours to make maybe half a gallon of arequipe. And I have to stand next to the stove, boiling slowly the milk while it breaks down with the sugar, because it's just sugar and caramel, or milk and caramel, really. Me toma 3 horas. And then on top of that...
And that's one step, right?
One.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
One, my guy.
Y'all see people no entienden, man. Damn, bro. Come on, y'all gotta do better. And what is the part... What's up?
Yeah, continue. No, to finish the story. So, got there, the cake was a mess. She wasn't there, her mom was there, right? And all the other pastries are, like, coming out the boxes and stuff. And then she sees the cake and she gives me this face. And immediately I felt like it was my mom looking at me with such disappointment and, like, disgust and judgment. Oh. And I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know what to do with it at this point. Like, they ended up putting it in plastic cups and, like, serving it out that way, and it worked out really well. It was still delicious, you know, but it wasn't...
The presentation wasn't the one you want.
Bro, after that, I was like, I'm not good at anything. I'm just okay at things, and if it comes out, great. If not, scratch it. I'm starting over. There's no not starting over anymore.
Ew.
There's no, I can fix it from here.
But no, you spend a lot of money like that?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And if I'm being honest with you, like, my prices are incredibly cheap for what comes out.
I bet because, like, for one, anything that's homemade, like, it more like quality, it has to be higher price, bro. Because, like, it's better ingredients, it's more time and effort put into it. Like, people don't understand that the service that goes into things costs money,
it means
bro.
Something.
Like, it costs money because time is money, bro. The time you put into something, it's costing you money. You feel me?
Right now, with my prices, I'm still not able to pay myself hourly yet. Yeah.
So right now, you're literally doing it out of the love for it.
Well, yeah, that, and, like, I'm like evening out. I'm evening out, which is nice because we go to Amazon, right? I get the boxes in bulk. I get the stickers in bulk.
You're the shit, bro.
Yeah, so that's how I've been able to manage, like, keeping costs low. But I do also have, like, the massive fear of, is it good enough for me to, like, continue, like, raising the prices? And right now, with the way the world is, I have all the right in the world to raise the prices. Yeah. But I feel bad.
You definitely do, because everything's so expensive nowadays, man. Like, if you don't believe me, go look at the gas.
Bro, what?
If you don't believe me, go look at that gas, man. Okay, so what is the thing you enjoy the most of making your pastries? Like, is it the satisfaction of seeing someone, like, you know, enjoy it, eat it? Or, like, you just said it yourself, or the satisfaction of saying, like, I only get this here. Yeah. You feel me? Or, like, what is the thing you enjoy the most? Or literally just making them. You feel me? Some people just love the process.
It's a lot of things. It's a little bit of everything. I think at the very top of everything, though, is bigger picture thought. So Julian is going to grow up saying, I saw my mom work 40 hours a week. I saw her do what she wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like setting that example for him to where he understands that even if he chooses not to go to college and take the safe route, as long as you put the effort into it. Because I can talk to him all day until I'm blue, but when he wakes up at 2 o'clock in the morning to get water and I'm still in the kitchen, it's now to the point where he comes in the kitchen and he's like, you need to go rest. He's like, you got to go to bed. Your alarm is going to go off. And I'm like, you're 9 years old. Don't tell me what to do. Like, but he's completely right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of everything, but I want Julian to see
the example.
Like, I made a way out of no way.
The example.
Yeah.
That's dope because, like, a lot of people can preach. Yeah. A lot of people can preach.
Like
but it's
said,
a whole different
work,
you feel me? It's a whole different thing when you practice what you preach.
And it's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of time that he has to spend by himself at the house. Like, I'm in the kitchen, he can come in the kitchen and see me, gracias a mi Diosito. Like, I work from home and I can bake from home. So we're still in the same vicinity. Pero if I'm zoned in for 4.5 hours to this one thing, I'm not present with him.
Yeah.
So talking to him through that, like, he's able to have different understandings of different things that you're not going to learn in school. Your friends aren't going to teach you.
Yeah.
Like, just cosas de la vida, man.
That's dope because you teach him to balance. Everything out. Yeah, like, because to me, you're doing a fairly good job because your kid, like, para mí es muy respetuoso, like, compared to, like, a lot of other kids that I have met that I'm like, Jesus
the
Christ,
baby
like,
kids. No.
Like, just one, bro. No, just one, bro. Like, just one, bro. One good dollar and you good. I promise you. No, you feel me? And then you doing your bakery and then you are still plus working. Like, that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot, bro.
Stressful.
Like, in one episode, me and one of the homies, we were talking about, like, people don't realize how much it is, like, until you're doing it. Until you're in the step, you step back and you think of people, you're like, damn.
Right, because
like they was doing this
good.
plus more. No, you feel me?
It
like,
looks good on the outside.
No, you feel me? It's
you're
all
not gonna
like,
sit there. You're also not gonna sit there and be like, "Yo, so how long did it take you to do this? Like,
no,
what all did you go through to get here?" Like,
y deja de eso. You don't post the struggles because
I do sometimes. The bigger ones I do. The tres leches thing, like I posted that, and at the bottom I was like, full transparency, it did not arrive the way that it was supposed to. Like, my bad, girl. Shout out to you, but sorry.
That's like, dope though, like, cause you're honest. Like, you're honest, cause some people, like, they would be shady about some shit that. Some people would be like, let's say, like, that whole cake situation. Some people would be quick to, like, drop off pastries, boom, 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 boom. I'm out. No, you feel me? Like, no explanation.
I want you to come back. I want you to trust that I'm gonna fix the problem. Yeah. And that next time, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be the same thing. It might be something else because I'm still learning.
Facts.
So,
but it ain't gonna be the same thing.
It's not gonna be the fact that the cake didn't fucking make it in one piece.
I respect that because it's honesty. To me, it's honesty because, bruh, nowadays in this world, bruh, people ain't honest. People would try to shade you out of anything any way they can.
It's awful. It is really awful. But, like, on the one hand, I guess I can kind of understand it because, so, like, with the buñuelos, my brothers were like, you could have just brought the box. Like, it didn't have to be homemade where I'm tearing apart, like, each cheese. And I was like, yeah, I could have. But it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Like, it literally is homemade, which means that everything is going to be. Sure, I can go to fucking Harris Theater and get a cake. But then I have to go every single time that you put an order in. I have to give you the exact same results, my guy. And so if I'm giving you the same results from Harris Theater and it's more expensive and it takes longer for you to get it, like, I stop being the best option at that point. Like, what is making my product better than the other one? So,
I see what you mean.
It's a lot, bro.
I see what you mean.
It's a lot, man.
That's dope because that's seeing more of the bigger picture.
Yeah.
If anything, seeing more of the bigger picture. Okay. So, besides making pastries, like, have you ever, like, thought about making anything, like, any other career? Like, I know you have your, like, job, but, like, pastries to me seems to me that it's something you want to do.
Yeah.
As a like at the
Hobby
end of the
almost.
day. You feel
Yeah,
me? So
yeah.
like, you ever thought about like anything else that you like? Oh yeah, I want to do this.
Yeah, I used to want to be. I used to want to be a shrink.
A what?
A therapist.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
I used to want to be a therapist really bad. Like I wanted to go to school for business administration, get a major in psychology, and a minor in pastry arts.
That's dope.
It's
Yo,
dumb.
no,
That
it's
is everywhere. What? That's so dumb.
No, it's dope because you already have your set goal. Having a set goal, like, it's really amazing to me because a lot of people don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
Like, I promise you, I know so many people that they're just living life. Like, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just do life how it comes. I'm like, bro, like, life is gonna come at you like really hard. Like, it's gonna chew you up and tear you up. Like, like, no, you feel me? Like, if you don't like grab a hold of what you actually want to do, like, life is gonna really like have fun with you. You feel me? Like, you gotta know what you really want to go into. I find that amazing, bro. That you have like a set goal already. Like, cause to me, even right now, I'm still at up in the air, bro. Like, you feel me? Because like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Growth, figuring out what you want to do is not linear. Like,
oh, further explain that.
So it looks different for everybody. So for me, yeah, I knew what I wanted to do when I was 12, but I didn't start doing anything about it until I was 27. So it took me this, going through everything that I went through to sit here and be like, okay, now I'm ready. I'm ready to put in the effort that it needs, like, and it requires and it deserves. But it took me to 30. It might take you to 27. You might have come to that way before me. Or it might take you to 35. It might take me to 52 before the bakery takes off the way I want it to. But the point is, between now to 52, we're going to keep growing. And the way you grow with the podcast might not be until you're 52, bro. You might be able to Joe Budden the shit out of this 10 years from now. What?
Yeah, that's
still on his shit. Like,
that's facts.
It's not linear. It doesn't look the same to everybody, and it's not the same every time.
Yo, I like that. Life ain't linear. I like, that ass mic drop on that one, shit. But then with that, we gonna cut this episode off a little short. You wanna give out your IG so they can follow you on your bakery?
I'm over here looking for it.
Is it bottom right?
To put an order in to look at what I'm doing to kind of follow the process. The Instagram is Lil Bit Bakehouse, LilBitBakehouse. And then make sure you follow Nando Tequila. Underscore Tequila. My bad.
Quit playing with me, bro. But I want to really thank everybody. Y'all already know I'm always I'm always gonna send my thanks and love to y'all, brother. Whoever sees me and like supports me, I really thank y'all. Appreciate it. I promise you, at the end of the season, bro, I'm gonna have a carne asada. I think I'm playing, but it's gonna pop out, bro. People think I'm playing, but I'm gonna really do a carne asada for all the people that help me out, bro. Like, I don't care. But yeah, how she said, y'all can follow me on my personal IG at Nando's JDM94. But what I do want y'all to follow is Nando's Tequila, Nando_TEA Keela. And please like, share, and subscribe this video. You already know. Y'all stay safe, people. And follow Little Bit Bakehouse and put y'all order in if y'all want some good ass pastries, bro.
What time?
And please, con tiempo, por favor. Don't ask for a good quality pastry in 3 days. That's asking for like a house in a week. Relax, people. Dead ass, bro. But with that, we are out, people. Bye.